Hello Gemini, this is Monica with the Lynx Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. This is your fall reading covering the next 3 months approximately for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and North Node. Got a couple pop-outs here. All right, Gemini. Okay, so this one popped out first. Deception. I don't know if it popped out first, but that's just the way I read them when I get more than one pop out. Deception, it's an event card. So there was a recent event where there was a deception. This could have been going out with friends. This could have been in the workplace. Could have been a family event, but someone saying something to someone else, trying to get them to believe something false about you. This could be someone trying to get others to believe something false about someone you know or care about. And you're just like, no, I don't want to get involved in this, but I don't like this. It's not right. Why am I even here? Why am I even involved in this? So that was an events card. This is an intention card, back and forth. So maybe even going back and forth, how do I deal with this? Like, I care about this person, but I don't want to be involved. If this is about me, well, I don't care who says what about me, but at the same time, I shouldn't let this happen. Like, you're kind of like going back and forth how to deal with this. Okay, so let's see what else we have from here. What else for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. And then for your next fall reading, I will decorate the table with some fall colors and maybe a couple pumpkins or candles or something. Thought I'd spruce it up a little bit. So let me know in the comments below if you like this setup here, or if you like it more festive for holidays, or you know what you like. I was also considering, you know, making it very, very basic, but that's just not my style, I guess. I mean, I do like basic, but and why I'm going into this, I'm not sure. Maybe it's that back and forth. I do like basic and clear and crisp, but I also like the welcomeness of this set. So tell me what you think. And not to be a smarty pants, but I'll do it my own way anyway. And so, but I would like some input. Oh boy, sometimes I just crack myself up. All right, Gemini, we have a spirit card, number 6. Family, friends, and guides. So yeah, there's like a better, more peaceful connection or group for you. I think you already have it. You already know that. But someone stirred up some darn chaos here. I feel like I want to get a clarifier from this deck specifically for that. All right. Okay, transformation. So I feel like you want to transform, evolve out of dealing with this. I feel like you're disappointed in some people, in the behavior of some people, and you're like, damn, like I wish it didn't have to be this way, but there's my decision. Like I'm not hanging with them anymore. I'm not dealing with them anymore. I'm gonna have to just, you know, accept this and move on. We have transformation. You're like, you know, that's just not me. I'm not doing that. All right, so let's see. How shall we do this? Gemini, why am I all over the place with your reading? Why? All right, bear with me. I hope you're still with me. I'm trying to get situated here. What is this? All right, Gemini, let's go over to the Tarot of the Owls. Something stirred up some chaos. People around you. Somebody got chaotic. They tried to drag you into it, and you're like, no. You're like, well, oh well, I guess I'm not dealing with you anymore. I guess I'm not hanging with you people anymore. I guess I'm not going to lunch with you people anymore. Like, it was a no-brainer. And you're deciding here, like, I just have to not even make exceptions for this kind of, you know, rudeness, immaturity, unkindness. I'm not gonna make excuses for people anymore. It's not that you're really making like a full excuse for someone. You're just trying to be like, well, I hope they don't do it again. You know, giving them like a chance. All right, so what do we have from the Tarot of the Owls? All right, Gemini. Okay, yeah, you're moving on from the Six of Swords. You're moving on to a much more peaceful environment. The peaceful environment may already exist, but you're letting go of the thing that has not been peaceful. All right, so let's clarify back and forth. Pop out here. King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands, like, he's making a plan. He's living by what he's passionate about. So you could be male or female, doesn't matter. So you're going back and forth. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I keep one foot in this friend group or in this workplace situation, whatever, or not? And, you know, you just realize, you know, I have true passions in my life that are a part of my life. I'm going to focus on that. Okay, so what different messages do we have for Gemini? Not really having to do with social stuff. Okay, so family, friends, guides. I feel like this is more intimate connections. Some people were thinking of you as more than it really was. And you're like, no, like, we're not best friends. Why do you keep saying that? Okay, moving on to family, friends, and guides. The genuine, important, true connections that you have in your life. Beautiful, being clarified by the Magician. This is your card, okay? So you know how to manage the important connections you have in your life. You know how to be in your role with family, true friends. I feel like you may have a friend that feels like what a real sister should be like, or what a real brother should be like, that kind of thing. You may have siblings that you don't really have that connection with, but you do know someone who you do have that connection with, and you're like, you know, that's more like it. That's more like it when it comes to connection. So even though I said we're going to get away from this like social stuff, we kind of are. Like that's the chaotic stuff you're moving away from. You're making this decision. You're going to stop going back and forth on it. You're making this decision, and I'm going to focus on what has true value. Okay, like reconnecting with what is family to you, like where you're truly anchored. Okay, so if you're not really strongly connected with others in that family way, in the family manner, I should say, there are areas in life where you feel grounded. So the more focus on that is better. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so like the chaotic stuff is in and out, but you're the one that has to put a stop to it for your own life. Back and forth, King of Wands and the Emperor. So this is like, you know, making that decision to do that. Some Aries energy here. So family, friends, guides. Okay, so this more spiritual side, you're realizing there's so much more to life than, you know, the drama and stuff that people in your surroundings were, you know, focused on creating, right? You're like, no, like, I'm not doing that. That's not what I do. I'm not doing that. I may like somebody, but not if they're going to be that way. So you're living here more in your element. Two of Pentacles. So these decks were really shuffled well, but either Aries or Taurus just got that in this column as well. The Magician and the Two of Pentacles. So here you are again. You're like deciding, okay, well, I'm going to drop that chaotic drama stuff, and therefore I can pick up this other ball that I put on the back burner because I was catering to somebody's demands, the demands of my attention. I've got stuff to do here, okay? And I feel like you will command that respect. Okay, all right. All right, Gemini. So let's see what we have here from the the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Angel Wisdom Tarot. What else for Gemini? All right, they fell too far away. Gemini, I don't know it. I don't know what this is. All my other readings were like really smooth, and Gemini suddenly like something distracted you or put the brakes on your flow, and that's okay. You're working with it. I feel like this is smooth sailing here. You're like, oh, finally some peace. Finally some peace. And you're going deeper. You're going deeper. Being more spiritual. Like, even if you're not thinking of yourself in that way, you're just like, okay, like, there's deeper meaning to life than this. I'm not an actor on a soap opera, so I don't want to be in this. There's the Knight of Wands again, passionate, confident, charismatic, and restless. So that's some restless energy here. Events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused. We have that focus with the Emperor too. And a passionate relationship. So there's something that has more meaning in your life than the drama that's been going on. Gemini's got a lot of this drama stuff in your environment lately. But you're not really all about that. Maybe sometimes you're a little bit entertained by it, and that may give other people the idea that you want to engage, right? So I think it's important to be careful about that. Like, be wise like this with the Magician being your energy and be like, you know, interesting to observe this, but, you know, what's that expression? Like, you know, I'd rather be me than you. See ya, hate to be ya, you know? But the other people or person wants to be that way, and you're realizing like, okay, that's not my life. I'm not living that. The Moon, okay, you could be dealing with the Pisces possibly. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to signs from the divine. There could be unnecessary worry here. Let go of your fears, and revelations will make everything clear. So there are things you need to figure out, right? So avoid the distractions, because there are things that you're wanting to figure out in life that, like, you want to do, where you want to go from here. And you're realizing that there's been some kind of negative pull, pulling your focus away from, you know, what your agenda is. So I feel like over the next 3 months, you're going to kind of transition out of that, that part of your life that you just really don't want to be in anymore. You kind of had one foot in it for a while, like one in, one out, kind of like, you know, why can't it just be okay? Why can't I just hang out with this person once in a while and have it be okay? Well, it's because they won't let it be okay. All right. Then we have the Five of Swords, about picking your battles. An unwise choice. I feel like this is someone else's unwise choice that you're not happy about. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. Okay, so I feel like that one card could probably wrap up this reading. Okay, so let's see what we have from the Tea Leaf Fortune deck. I feel more drawn to this other half. So what else do we have for Gemini? Let's say that again. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. It might not even be like they're plotting something against someone, right? It could be that you're wondering, like, why are you motivated to make someone like you? Why are you motivated to tell this person what they're doing wrong? Why not live your own life? Then you have to ask your question, why am I giving this person advice they're not going to listen to and not living my own life, okay? But for others of you, or it could be in addition to that message, there is someone trying to get someone against you or someone else, and you don't like this. You're like, why are you doing this? Just move on. And you're the one that moves on. All right, what else for Gemini? Okay, we have Scales, yeah. Keep your life in balance. We have the Dragon. Beware of self-delusion, or beware of someone else trying to create delusions about you or someone else. And we have Angel, you're protected. Spiritual guidance and protection from harm, and don't be afraid to call on your guides and angels. And let's see what we have from the spirit of the animals for Gemini. All right, Gemini, if this is resonating, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd greatly appreciate it. And look, we have, isn't that funny? We have a dragon and a lizard. Beware of self-delusion and the lizard. So what does the lizard card have to say here? Regeneration. You got transformation in this reading as well. As a survivor, you are unparalleled no matter what happiness, no matter what happens. Okay, you guys, I'm not usually this choppy in my reading, so I hope you're still here. I hope this energy flows for you, even though I feel like I'm all over the place. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Why I said happiness, I don't know. But let's go with that. There is happiness in your life. It's important to focus on that. You don't have to adapt to other people's whims, chaos, or drama. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak, okay? And with the Magician card there, your energy, put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. All right, Gemini, I think I'm going to publish this video, even though I felt like I was all over the place for some reason, talking choppy, reading words wrong. So maybe you tell me, has your energy been that way? Has something been distracting you or throwing you off course? Please give me some feedback. I do feel that messages in this reading are important for you, so I probably will post it after I review it. And thank you again for being here. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit all notifications so you don't miss anything. And also the link to my Patreon page is below. If you're interested, that leads you to a waiting list. So when I get enough people on the waiting list, I will launch that. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you again soon.